This charge is Brendan Shanahan.
It's the ice that's poured all over cereal.
The breakfast of champions.
It's not likely we'd see Ross on a cereal box?
I doubt you'd see him on a cereal box unless somebody comes up with a very specific kind of cereal, you know.
Care to venture a guess as to what that kind might be?
No, I don't know. Grassies, I don't know. I think he'll be more of a niche marketer. I can see, obviously, the obvious, snowboard makers. But beyond that, fashion, anything that's aimed directly at Generation X.
But wait, we hear the sound of opportunity knocking already.
I think he will be an ambassador for British Columbia.
BC's budget being what it is, don't expect big bucks. But hey, as the world now knows only too well, there are no greener pastures. For Broadcast One, I'm Kelly McClugan.
The province with the most potent pot, the province also most tolerant of toking. Uncover story, have the borders pushed us into a turning point on pot? We'll begin with Kelly McClugan.
Found in his system.
Listen closely. Listen not to the announcement, but to the reaction.
Where he is exposed to marijuana users. While the COA in no way condones...
That's laughter you're hearing, a sort of bemused disbelief, and it's echoing around the world.
Is this the equal of the Ben Johnson situation?
No, it's not even close. I mean, Ben Johnson was taking anabolic steroids as performance-enhancing substances. This is pot.
It's 1998. It's not 1948 or 58.
It's so typically Canadian and perhaps quintessentially British Columbian.
It's our first look at Ross Rebagliati.
That this athlete would face sanctions for taking a performance-inhibiting drug.
And for Christ's sake, if he can win the downhill GS when he's stoned, he's a hell of a lot better than anybody else.
The news that Whistler snowboarder Ross Rebagliati was being stripped of his Olympic gold medal after tests revealed traces of marijuana in his system has relit the debate over the drug.
It's still an illegal substance.
The talk shows are consumed by it, the faxes are flying. The snowboarder's residual results have stoked the debate that began long before Ross Rebagliati was even born. In fact, about the time he was born, young people in Vancouver were staging a smoke-in. The police reaction triggered what would later become known as the Gastown riots.
Everybody must get stoned.
That's a good smoke.
The years passed, the issue became more clouded.
The horizons are there for everyone.
Prime ministers confessed to cannabis use, Parliament considered decriminalization, but the drug remained illegal. Police raids continued. Throughout it all, British Columbians continued to take the high road more often than others. A recent Angus Reid poll showed that while slightly half of Canadians support the decriminalization of marijuana, west of the Rockies, that number leaps to 63%. In the past 24 hours, those 63% and the 37% who think otherwise have all been offering up their opinions.
Everyone knows is less harmful than alcohol.
Their rules and about this drug are not very clear.
Consider the rules for any American workplace, even delicate jobs. The allowable limit of marijuana?
A screening threshold of 50 nanograms has been found to be a practical threshold.
Came into that turn very well set up.
That's more than 3 times the amount found in Ross Rebagliati's bloodstream. No surprise, perhaps, that it took a British Columbian and a member of what some have dismissively referred to as the Olympic outlaw sport to maneuver the marijuana debate into the mainstream with amazing speed. For Broadcast One, I'm Kelly McClugan.
Nice one, Roscoe. You're the man, baby. You're the man.
He's losing his medal because of what? That's pretty well been the reaction of most British Columbians today. And if you're having trouble getting your head around it, think how bamboozled it's left the borders. Our own favorite borders, Christine Lippa and Neil Gran, share this joint commentary.
This whole Ross thing is bogus, man.
Sucks. You know, IOC, they're a bunch of dorks. Their average age, I think, is 75 years.
Yeah, what's the average age of a snowboarder? 75 months.
Yeah, it's stupid to have a bunch of old guys making rules for snowboarding.
Yeah, like we don't go busting into their lawn bowling club and test them for Geritol.
Although, that is a serious performance-enhancing drug.
No doubt.
They should be testing the curling team.
Yeah, they test positive for sure for Ryan Coke.
Yeah. Hey, you know, it's a bummer. Like, the Olympics didn't even have a rule against toking.
Yeah, if they disqualified for that, that'd be so stupid.
Although, if Ross did win while he was baked.
Cool.
You know, big business in the States, they set their level at 20 nanograms.
But didn't they find out that 20 nanograms, that secondhand smoke, read way higher?
Yeah, but then they said, let's put it at 100. But then all the stoners went, yeah, and took advantage. So then they said, okay, 50.
And what did Ross test at? 17.8.
Nanograms.
Yeah, they should call them the ganograms.
You're stupid.
What?
It's noganograms.
You know, those guys at the IOC are so old, they even forgot their own motto.
Yeah.
Which is
higher, stronger, faster. And what comes first? Higher! Hey, Ross, sorry for getting you so ripped before you left.
Yeah, secondhand smoke.
Hey, you blew out the flame.
I'll blow out the Olympic flame.
Again, Broadcast One's boarders are Christine Lippa and Neil Grun.
Hi there, I'm Mark Emery of Mark Emery Direct Seeds, of course. And in this room we have the first Sensimilla edition in North America of the Aussie Bushman, which won first place in the 2000 Nimbin Cup. And these are spectacular. If you look at these frosty resinous colas popping up all around me, really large flowering growth for just 3.5 weeks into flowering. Imagine how they're going to look at 8 weeks. They're going to be stunning. And these seeds are available from Irish Rose Seed Company at only $45 for 10 seeds. And that's spectacular for a cup winner out of Australia. It won second place in North America at our smoking test last year. And I think you're going to find this one of the most adorable sativas you can have in your home collection. And I urge you to get the Aussie Bushman from Mark Emery Direct Seeds. That's me. And good gardening.
Hi, this is Chris Bennett, host of the Burning Chiva Hour. Join us on Pot TV, home of the herb.